So, so to understand the birth chart, let me give you one more example. Like when a baby is born, the energies of that particular time, that particular region, suppose he is born in India, it will be a different effect. If it is born in UK, it will be a different effect. If it is born in US, Africa, Australia, the time zones are different. So the energy levels of the time, it might be the same time, but the planetary are different. Now, let me give you one more example to make you understand easily. The baby is in mother's womb for 9 months, right? Yes or no? Except few cases, some premature babies. During this 9 months, whatever the mother goes through, that impacts is there on the child, right? That impact is there on the child. And the child born at that time will suppose the mother has going is going through different traumas or pain, and all that thing, that data will be stored in the child's mind. When the baby is born, you might experience that the mother had some issues, that thing is there in the child also. How many have experienced this? You might have noted in your family, the mother what has she has gone through, the child will have the impact on this. Likewise, the planetary energies, like you have seen the news recently that a lot of hajis in Mecca has passed away because of the summer, heavy, too much hot temperature. If the sunlight is more, it is causing problem, heat stroke, dehydration. If it is less, it causes deficiency of vitamin D. So every energy, as we know, the sun is the source of all energies for the all the living organisms on this world. Sun energy is must for humans, is must for planets, is must for animals. But excess of this energy causes problems. Likewise, there are different planets in the galaxy which leaves the impact on us. Like the atmosphere, we cannot see many things. We cannot see oxygen, we cannot see carbon dioxide. But due to the pollution, it is affecting our health. If we don't see oxygen, it doesn't mean it is going inside. Yes, it is. We are inhaling oxygen and breathing out carbon dioxide. Likewise, at a particular moment of the birth of the child, the energies have impact on this. And these energies can be positive, can be negative, or it can be little positive, little negative, or more positive. There are different probabilities, and the birth chart helps us to understand. And this is purely based on the scholars' knowledge, what they have shared, and it is a very in-depth knowledge, and it needs lot of understanding, which will help us. It is not a prediction. Let me repeat, this is not a prediction. It is just to understand ourselves what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has gifted us and what we need to do. We have seen so many charts past few days, and some people we see their chart is very good, but when we try to find out about their life, they are struggling. On the other hand, we have some charts where things are not looking good on the birth chart, but if you see the life of that people are very good. So the chart is an indication, like a medical report gives you an idea. Suppose you want to buy a car, want to buy a house, or you want to buy a mobile or anything. You will try to find out what it is, how it is made, what are the positive things, what are the advantage, what are the benefits. So likewise, the chart, the birth chart of a person will help you to guide what are the plus things, what are the advantage, what are the pros, and what are the cons. Are you getting? Is it clear? Any doubt? So let me show you one example of a chart. Everybody can see the chart. Yes. So there are 9 columns, and these correlate to the digits 1 to 9 and 1 to 9 planets. So these planets has an impact, and likewise, if number 1 is missing, based on the research of the scholars, they say such persons will find it difficult to express their individuality. This is a negative side, whereas on the this is one part. The other part, if you see, this person needs to develop a creative outlet. So what they observe, that those who have this or those who are missing with this, they will have this quality. Like number 2, if a person who doesn't have number 2 in the birth chart, they lack sensitivity and intuition. Means, and especially what our observation, what we have seen, the babies born in this 21st century whose date of birth starting with 2000, 2001, 2020, they all are lucky they are born with this number. But the persons born before century, they few people like 1996, 1986, 76, they were having one, they were not having two. But the disadvantage of number 2 is number 2 belongs to moon. And what is the, if you try to understand, how do we know what numbers is missing? We will send you the chart, and the chart will indicate, like in this chart we are telling the numbers. It's simple. See the date of birth 19101996. So it has 112 times, right? 99 3 times, 2 is not there, 6 is there. So likewise, there are simple calculations which after doing we prepare this chart, and based on this we'll come to know what is missing. And as I was talking about the number 2 belongs to moon. I'm just giving you example. What is the nature of moon? Let's try to understand logically, or the science, astroscience, what is telling. Moon is in circular movement. 15 days it is going up and 15 days it is going down. So the persons who are born in this century, 21st century, if you see, their mood swings will be too much. They will be very good at times and they will be very depressed at times. So the mood swings of persons affected with moon energy will be fluctuating. Like the moon is rising for 15 days and it's going down 15 days. Try to understand this. It's very simple. Likewise, different planets leaves different impact on us. And based on this, scholars has given us different remedies like gemstones, crystals, sadhaka, and general remedies. Now, your question, a lot of people have some believe or some don't believe, but they say, what will be the impact if I wear a gemstone? The gemstone itself, it is telling it is a gem stone. As we believe that the entire creation created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on this earth is to worship the Almighty. The plants, the animals, the stone, the mountains, everything is worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Likewise, a stone is also doing a particular zikr, and because of that, it has got that color or the properties. And when I wear a gemstone, I am having a zakir with me, which gives me a positive vibrations, which uplifts my energy level when I need. It's like just a friend in need is a friend indeed. So a gemstone is a zakir. So staying in a company of the zakir is very beneficial. Do you agree or not? Yes or no? So gemstones, crystals, they help you lifting your aura. It is on the scientific way. Why? Because they are doing the zikr what Allah has given them. We don't know. If somebody is wearing firoza or one or the other stone, it is giving that particular energy the because of the zikr what it is doing, and it is given by the Allah to that particular stone. Likewise, we believe in charity, donation, sadaqah. And when we do sadaqah, when we feed animals, we have a very good result for that. Allah rewards us. And based on what is missing, we give sadaqah. And there are certain general remedies. Like what will be the impact of this? Suppose a person, what he is wearing or she is wearing on her body leaves the impact on his subconscious mind. You believe or not, persons who are not wearing a watch start wearing a watch from tomorrow and come back to me after 30 days and let me know what is the change in yourself. Now, what will be the impact of the watch? The watch, if you try to understand, it has to be a working, continuous movement, and it creates an impact on the subconscious mind that life is going on, time is gone, tick, 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 it's moving. And what color you wear, it impacts you. Because, and especially a very important note, those who are wearing the latest digital watch. Anybody wearing digital watch here in the session? Yes, no. You observe those people wearing a watch, digital, what has changed is them, what changes they see in themselves, and just tell them to remove the digital watch and start wearing a normal quartz watch. Or let's take an example of green plant or a green light in your room. When you see green light, it has a very calm effect on our mind. Likewise, when you see a mountain, you feel a kind of different energy. So these general remedies will have an impact on our subconscious mind. And the ultimate purpose of all this is to improve ourselves. The birth chart is a guidelines for us to improve ourselves rather than crying over the fate, oh, I don't have this. But let me tell you very, very clearly that there are so many charts what we have seen. The chart doesn't have much gifted thing, but the other gift what they have got from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is their dedication to the work and their commitment to their work and the discipline what they have. That has the chart doesn't correlate to what they have achieved. So the chart is a guidelines for us to understand ourselves, what we can do and what things are required for us to change in our life. Is it clear? Any doubts? Any questions? So I've covered all the questions. If you have anything, like we discuss about what is a birth chart, what are the numbers indicating. The numbers are basically in a coded form given by the scholars, like the coding what we, for example, we are using the Zoom now, or we are using mobile. There are particular programming codes what they have written. We don't go into deep into that how it is written. It was whether designed in Java or C plus or Oracle. These are the names. Likewise, there are different coding what the scholars has given us, and based on that knowledge, we are trying to improve our life. I have a confusion on numbers. Yes, there is a particular, as I said, coding, and based on that, if somebody is not having a particular number, we have to do remedy for that. And those who want to understand more, oh, let me just, we have created a small application for you to understand. You can go to this page and just put your date of birth, and you can know more about the colors, your name alphabets, and lot of information is given on our website. I'm not sure how many people have seen it. The page says, are you lucky? Let me share this page with you. Everybody can say this. So in this, name is not much important, just the date. Let me take today's date, few years back. I just put just the date, no need for all the other things, and just I said. And as per this, the person born is under zodiac sign Burj or Sartan. The basic things are given. The alphabet, what gives them positive energy for this, the persons born under this date is Hey, H English, and the ruling planet is Moon. And what are the gemstones here? What is the lucky color? What is the lucky flower? Lucky day, lucky month, lucky number. Numbers, as you see, this is literally amazing fact that the number of days in the Quran are the day, for a day in Arabic it is called yom. It is 365 days in the Quran. And days is ayam in Arabic. It is 30 times in Quran. For a month it is called shahr. It is 12 times. So there are a lot of knowledge which we can learn from Quran. It, in this you find the lucky pet, the lucky metal, the sadqa. And for Iswa Azam, we have not enabled because it goes through a lot of calculations. There are remedies. What is the element? The persons born under this cancerous zodiac sign, their basic element is water. So like water, they can easily adjust themselves anywhere. And here, likewise, this information we have given here. And apart from this, the birth chart, what we are giving now, will have much more understanding for you to know yourself. Yes, we regret delay, and why the delay is there. We wanted to give everybody the number for the mobile also. But when we started calculating, it was becoming very difficult. So now we'll be not able to give you, but we'll guide you which numbers you should use it for your date of birth. Hopefully, some have received and some will receive today, tomorrow. In next 2 days, 2 to 3 days, almost everybody will receive the birth chart what they requested. And is there any particular remedy or time or day to wear? Yes, as the days of the planet, we'll tell you which gemstone and how to do that. And once you get the report, try to go through. If you are not able to understand, you can contact us. And thus, the report what we have given, it is a just a preliminary examination report. If you want to go in depth, because there are certain things which, like if I try to explain the numbers, let's just talk about the number from 1 to 9. These are the main digits, 1 to 9. And certain numbers like the odd numbers and the even numbers, what we know in general, have different features. Like number 4 can be divided into 2, number 6 can be divided into 3, number 7, it's an undivisible number, so they will not be multitasking. The odd numbers have a general tendency, they cannot be multitasking, they cannot do many things, whereas number 2, number 4, number 6, number 8, they can divide their mind into different works. Number 7 is the most stubborn number, like the 7 stars, 7 planets, 7 seas, 7 days. Like this, every number has its own positive things and negative things. And there is a enmity between odd and even number will never have a good relationship. Likewise, when we are calculating the numbers, if there is a enmity between each, like 5 and 6, they don't get along with, because 5 has a different thing and 6 has a different thing. One is an odd number and one is an even number. Likewise, different planets will have a different impact on the others. So when we are doing that for the mobile numbers, it was lot of consuming a huge time. At least 4 hours went to calculate one number. So because of that, we got delayed in preparing a lot of birth charts. So at last we decided that based on the date of birth, we'll give them the best numbers which they can use in their mobile numbers. And you just change your mobile number, and in next 3 to 6 months, see how many things are changing in your life. Or just do few remedies. Those who are not wearing a watch, just wear a watch. And few general remedies, start donating, feeding birds, feeding fish, animals. And next week, come back to us in 6 months and give us the feedback. We are very much sure, and a lot of people have given us very good feedback, because with simple remedies which cost not much but leaves a very good impact on you. I hope everybody understood. Any other queries? Muhammad is asking when we'll get the report. As I said, in 2 to 3 days maximum you will get, because of some, especially the mobile number calculation and the name. Now coming to the name part, everybody's name has its own. Like we received when we are preparing the chart, if some people are using a particular name. Suppose one person has a name Mazhar, but he says this name is on my official documents, but many people call me Shah Saab or call something a different nickname is there. That creates a dual personality, because the name of a person is the most important thing what he hears or she hears every day. Yes or no? Every day you hear. And if it is not pronounced properly, it will have a bad effect. For that, we have simple solutions. No need to change it officially. We'll give us a particular system based on your number, how to change that. And some people might say, I don't believe in all this. You believe or not, when you, knowingly, unknowingly, you have created such a belief in your system by different videos or different movies, different informations, what you got without authenticity, you have digested or created a belief which is impacting your growth. And one of the negative belief what we have seen in a lot of people is that limiting belief that money is not easy. You have to do something illegal to make big money, and play within your limits. जितनी चादर है उतने ही पैर फैलाओ. Don't go beyond your limits. When a child is told about this, the whole his childhood, when he becomes elder, he passes on the same belief to his childrens. That is what is happening with our community. Do you agree or no? Yes or no? So if we want to change our old patterns, we have to go change our thought process. And actually, this I will confirm you later in the group that once we send all the birth chart, we will give you time to talk to us to understand it better, and we'll try to help you, guide you in understanding yourself. And we are telling clearly, don't presume a good birth chart will give you a success or a good life, or a bad chart cannot give you a good life. Both are 100% wrong. This is a guidelines. We following the guidelines can navigate our life in a better way. Is it clear? That is what we are telling. This is just a report, preliminary report. It is not, we don't know the knowledge of everything. As we know, the fingerprints of a human doesn't match with others. This is a broad classification what scholars has given, and we are not predicting anything here. Prediction is wrong, but if I'm feeling something bad inside, When I go to a doctor, he tells me to go through examination, do this test, do this test, test. After doing all the tests, he will come to a conclusion. Then he will make a statement: you are diabetic, you have cancer, and we start owning that disease. I am a cancer patient, I am a diabetic patient. This is such a wrong belief. Why do you want to own a disease? You tell I am a rich person, okay, I understand. But when you say I am a diabetic person, it's such a hurting for us, you know. Unknowingly, you have become diabetic. Means you are the owner of diabetes. Why? Just change the word. I'm going through a disease. Likewise, there is a misconception about this. Knowing a birth chart is not shirk, it is to understand yourself. And we are not predicting any self. And we are firmly believing that whatever happened in past was with the will of Allah, and what will happen in future is with the of Allah, and we are in total acceptance from the divine. But Allah has given the destination and has given us some rights, some powers to change our life. For this, let me give an example what a person asked Maula Ali alayhi salam, that Allah has given us destiny. When He has written everything for us, why do I need to work? When I am when everything is written, why I need to do the efforts, take the efforts? He said there is difference between destiny, takdir, and your efforts. It may be written in your destiny that if you do efforts, you will get everything. Let me what Maula Ali told that person in a simple example. He said, just you are standing, just lift one leg and try to stand. If you want, you can just stand up from the chair, or if you just try to stay on one leg, how long you can stay? 2 minutes or less than 1 minute? Can you stand on one leg? Yes, no. Definitely not. For longer time, you cannot stand on one leg. And to keep the leg down, it is your mind telling you cannot stand on one leg. Put that leg down. That is what is naseeb. And that is what is your efforts. If you work, it is just an example to understand that we can change our life with our efforts. It is very much possible. This birth chart is just trying to make you understand what we have given the nemat, the gifts, and what we need to do. If we are disciplined, dedicated to our work, for sure we will be successful. Right? I hope I have answered all the queries in regards to the birth chart and the remedies. And one more important thing, like, is like how does this planet really affect us? Or some people say we don't believe in this. So for them, a simple answer is the calendar of Islam or Hinduism or other religion is purely based on either moon cycle or sun cycle. The Iranis follow the sun cycle, they do Nowruz, and their calendar is based on the sun cycle, whereas Islam, Hinduism, and few other religions, they follow moon cycle. When the like we when we see new moon, a new month is started. And the timing of salat, namaz, 5 times a day is dependent on the sun movement. If the sun is rising, it is makruh. When it is at high time, it is makruh, right? So there is nothing wrong. It is our belief is that Allah has created means for us to make our life easy and successful. With a belief that this is what Allah has created. It is no way related to shirk. I am not telling that doing this is believing somebody else has done other than Allah. No, my belief that everything is from Allah and is for us to make our life easy. So I thank everyone for joining, and I hope you understood. And just wait for 2 3 days, and everybody will receive the birth chart. Then we'll try to help you, guide you in all possible ways. So thank you very much, and keep joining our regular healing sessions. And a lot of people have got benefit from it. And anybody want to share their experience? I think we have few people who have been joining our free healing sessions past few years, and that I'll request Zenat ma'am to share her experience. She's been a regular, she's regularly attending our sessions. Fakhruddin is there. Fakhruddin is telling, Alhamdulillah, I have got benefited in many ways. Thank you. Any doubts, any queries you have, you can ask. Thank you, Rashda. I have been joining the healing sessions for a number of years. It has helped me. The sessions help me with grounding and clarity. Thank you very much. And our purpose of doing this is to guide you and to change the limiting and negative beliefs which knowingly and many unknowingly has been installed in our brain. So we'll end the session and thank you everyone for joining. Okay, we got a text message from Zinat Madam. She is telling, Alhamdulillah, I am doing daily meditation and has benefited in positive way. But before I was having many negative energies where I was in a complete darkness. Thank you so much. Thank you, Zinat Madam, and thank you everyone for joining and stay connected. Sometimes we might be not available, so the session might be not there. But whenever we get time, we'll try to conduct the free healing sessions every week. And it's almost 3 years now. For us, the important is not the number of people, but even if one person is benefited from our efforts, that is enough for us. Thank you, Sujautuddin, and just wait for maximum 3 days, and we'll send you all the reports. And any doubts you have, you can feel free to ask, contact us. Mehra, thank you. Thank you, everyone. So take care and stay blessed. And may Almighty Allah always have choices graced on you all. Stay blessed. Take care. Khuda Hafiz. Fi Aman.